Hey y'all, what is up? It's your girl Sky with an I, aka Swae, and welcome to the first episode of Swae Know The Way. Y'all, I am so excited, but first and foremost, let me go ahead and say happy belated Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday. Are y'all eating good, spending your money, laying up with your family? What y'all doing? Y'all enjoying that sweet potato pie? Alright, okay, so now that we got that out the way, y'all, I'm just super excited about this first episode. This podcast has been a long time coming, okay? I don't know about y'all, but if you were watching me in my Wednesday words, y'all know your girl would bust that camera on the car and get it done, okay? Get them downloads. Anyways, so I'm so excited, and I was just thinking, like, what can be the first topic? What is something that, you know, is a good starter? Not too much, but just enough to get somebody going, right? So I guess I wanted to talk about the foundation, since right now we're at the ground level of this podcast, okay? So today's topic is about building your foundation and doing what it takes each and every day. All right, so in my mind, what I like to do when I have a goal in place, or how I keep myself motivated, because y'all, sometimes your girl can be, you know, a little not as motivated as I really want to be, okay? But there's something in my mind that kind of gets me going, and I feel like each and everybody needs to have this, especially to combat procrastination, self-sabotage, laziness, just whatever it is, you know, even scatterbrain. Sometimes people that have ADHD, you know, your mind is all over the place. But if you're able to channel that how it needs to be, it can actually work to your benefit. So, building your foundation. What I like to say is each day I gotta lay my brick, okay? So imagine in your mind that you are building this empire, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe your empire is big, major goals where you do literally want to run an empire. It could be a social media empire, it could be a music empire, it could be whatever, author where you're writing empire, publishing company, whatever it is. Or it could just be something simple where, hey, me and my family, we're great. We have a loving unit. We're building. Everything's flowing. Money's good. You know, the kids are good. Whatever your empire is, make sure you're working on that each and every day, okay? So we know it's the end of November. 2024 has been rolling, okay? I mean, shoot. Like, okay, I could have sworn it was just my birthday, okay? Anyways. So y'all, 2024 is like, hey baby, we out. Well, I'm up out of here. I'm almost done with my run. So, but what I want you to do is, most of the time towards the end of the year or the beginning of the next year, we're all in this mindset of, okay, our goals. Okay, sometimes people say New Year's resolutions. Most of the time, nobody says it anymore because it's about changing your lifestyle. Okay, so instead of you trying to rush the clock, instead of you trying to make sure that you get certain things done before that ball drops, or either you start on that next goal once that ball drops in January, before you worry, before you worry about all of that, what I want you to do is stop looking at the world's clock. Stop looking at the world's calendar, but look at your calendar. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, so stop looking at the world's calendar. Stop looking at society's calendar and society's timeline and how many hours we have in the day, even though that is very important, okay, to keep you focused. Anyways, but don't worry so much about New Year, January, February, staying good in March. It's December. Don't worry about any of that. What you need to do is put your focus on your journey, your personal journey, okay? Because life has ebbs and flows, all right? Everybody may get excited when January hits, but like I said, in March, the lack of motivation is there, okay? So what we want to do is continue this throughout our entire life, because this is the foundation that we're laying, right? We gotta lay the foundation first, and then we're going to continue to build upon that. And however you build, whether fast or slow, it's up to you. And I always say that. This is what I always say. It's okay to take your time, but it's not okay to waste your time. All right? Do not waste your time. This is precious moments that you have on this earth, and I get it. Sometimes we all just want to rest. Sometimes we just need that time. Or on the flip side, life is just dragging you around like a rag doll. You know, where everything, all these responsibilities are piling up on you, all these, you might have to get multiple jobs, or your business is, getting a little scary right now. So I understand that we all have our opposition that we face. But what I want you to do is have something in your mind where every single day you've done something to combat that opposition. Every single day you've done something to combat procrastination. Every single day you have done something to get you closer to your goals, to your purpose, to what you really see for yourself in life. Okay? So you gotta lay each brick day by day. And even if it's okay if it's one brick, but at least you laid your brick. Make sure you lay your brick, okay? Now, each day you could potentially lay 5 different bricks. It could be a brick for your physical life, a brick for your mental life and emotional life, a brick for your finances, a brick for your personal or family life, or your friend life. Whatever the bricks are, you could be actually making sure that you're laying all of these out. And then some days, because life be life, and like I said, some days it's just about you laying that one brick, getting something done that's going towards your goal. And really and truly, once you do that, you'll feel better about everything. You feel more focused. You feel like, hey, I have this understanding of where I am going. All right? So, like in Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, they told her to follow the yellow brick road, right? But now, instead of following the yellow brick road, baby, you are building your yellow brick road. You are building the foundation. You are building the layout of your life. And it's up to you, really and truly. I had to understand that nobody was coming to save me. Okay? Anyways, I am Superwoman. I got a cape with an S on my chest. The sky. Okay? Anyways, but I had to understand that no one was going to come and save me. Nobody. No matter how much my mama, my daddy, my family, whomever, my friends, no matter how much they love me, I could only save myself outside of salvation. Y'all know with Jesus and all that. But y'all know what I'm saying. I could only save myself. And I had to look in the mirror and say, okay, what is it that you want? So that's step 1. Knowing what you want. Because you can't lay a brick down if you don't know what you want, if you don't have the blueprint or the layout or the foundation of how you want this thing to look. So take your time and to see exactly, what do I want? What do I want to happen in my life? How do I want it to look? And it has to be more than just, oh, I want to travel the world, or I want to make a lot of money. Let's get specific. Oh, I want to go to the Maldives in 2025 and drink in Mai Tais on the beach. Get specific. I want to make X amount of money by this time, each day. Get specific. Get specific with your life. Get specific with your goals. Get specific with your empire, how you want it to be shaped and molded. Because really and truly, it's always up to us. And I know we hear this message over and over and over again, but I think that the more we hear it, then maybe we'll take the action that's needed to fulfill this. All right? So each day, make sure you are laying your brick. All right? So I think that's my message. Okay? Make sure you laying your brick. And I think this is like such a good way to start the podcast, because me, and this is for somebody, I feel like I need to say this for someone that's watching this right now. At one point in time, I felt like I was a scatterbrain. I felt like because I have so many talents and I can do a lot of different things very well, it was very difficult for me to find one thing to focus on. So for you out there that is multi-talented, multifaceted, you can do a lot of different things great. Even when you first pick it up, this is for you. Figure out which avenue you want to go down first. I'm not telling you to forget the other avenues. I'm not telling you to forget the other passions. But figure out that first passion that you want to accomplish first. And in order to do that, you have to get to your burning desire. There's this book that I've been reading for a while because it just, I love it. I love consuming it. It's a great book to keep, to refresh, to keep in your mind. Is Think and Grow Rich. Really and truly, Think and Grow Rich is about auto-suggestion, which means constantly replaying something in your mind several times a day so that your subconscious can grab it and can push forward, can lead you down the path that you need to go. And so that's really what got me going, having the path where I need to go. So back to my multifaceted, multi-passionate person that I'm talking to. Find that first thing that you want to work on. Discover yourself. Figure out what it is that you really want and how you want your life to look. What does it look like day to day in your dream life? How do you feel when you wake up? What are you doing when you first wake up? What are you driving? How does your house look? What does your family look like? What does your bank account look like? All these different things. And also, these things are external things, right? But internally, what does your spiritual life look like? Because spiritual life is such an amazing thing, because everything happens in the spirit realm before it happens in the natural realm. So if you set your mind to have the burning desire of what you want, and you put it in here, in the spirit realm, and bring it into the natural, it will manifest itself. So again, my multi-person, find one avenue first, get that one rolling, and then be able to then add another avenue. I read this book that talked about having multiple, like running a circus. You know, they have all these different rings and there's so much always going on, and how do they have everything all under control? And they're doing these stunts and acrobatic things that look dangerous, but how is everything flowing? How is everything not just jumbled up? But it's because you get one of your rings together. You get that going. And then once that's going, then you add another one, and you get that one going. You make sure that you're still checking on the other one. Then once they're both flowing nicely, you add another one. And you can continue to do that until you have what? Where you look like the Olympics with all the rings that you got. And you're just juggling them all and taking care of what needs to be taken care of. So that was for somebody. That's what really helped me be able to push through, drive through, and walk down my goals. All right? So that's the first episode. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to say? Y'all, I'm just really excited because I feel that this is just going to continue to grow. I know it is. I mean, clearly, now I'm not in my car doing these, on my way, on my commute. But now, look at us. We got our own little podcast studio. We official tissue with the mic. Even though right now, y'all, my mic ain't working. So I got my other mic. But anyways. But official tissue, and I'm so excited. So y'all, that was the first episode of Swae Know The Way. I hope it blessed you. I hope you truly enjoyed, and make sure that you pray, you repent, and every day you lay your brick. All right, well, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.